Hey you guys, it's Darvina with Darvina Plays with Scissors again, and today our projects are featuring our beautiful autumn bundle, which consists of this stamp set and these 3 punches. We're also working with some of the Gilded Autumn Design Series paper. So with that said, let's go ahead and move this stuff, get it out of the way. And let's talk about the card we're actually making. So we've got a little bit of color with this one. I really like the blue. It's our Seaside Spray color, which I really think it gives, you know, the whole fall theme a kind of pop of color a little bit. So anyway, I'm calling this card the Life is Better With You card. I also want to, I want to let you know that Stampin' Up! Has pre-cut note cards and envelopes that are a little bit smaller than our standard A2 size that we normally do. So I don't have those note cards and envelopes, so I just went ahead and used my regular cardstock and cut it to the same size, which is 5 inches by 7 inches. And then I scored it right in the middle at 3.5. So let's go ahead and do that now. I did go ahead and cut out some of the pieces ahead of time just to save time. Again, the measurements are on my blog. I have a PDF at the bottom of the post that gives you all of the measurements. It gives you the supply list and it gives you all of the measurements. So again, like I said, this is our 5x7 card, base card. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull over my scoring tool. This is new, so I love using it. And I'm going to score it right in the middle at 3.5. And now I can just fold it right in half. And voila. I'll use my bone folder to make that edge crisp. And then now I'll pull over these pieces. So first things first, let's go ahead and let's line our first layer, which is crumb cake. This is our crumb cake color cardstock. And I want to have about a 1/4 inch frame around it. Oops, that was close. So there we go. And then I'm going to layer our Gilded Autumn Design Series paper. And, you know, this would work with this orange as well, I think. We're going to, again, have about a 1/4 inch border all the way around with the crumb cake. Just like that. And I completely screwed that up. Luckily, this is not Stampin' Seal paper. I actually forgot to wrap around the braided linen trim. So I'm going to do that right now, and then we'll place it back onto the card. So now I just take my trim, and I think that's about enough. That should be enough. So we will just, wait a minute. So about that much in the front, and then wrap it around, and now tie a bow. Yeah, if that would have been Stampin' Seal Plus, I would have never gotten that panel off. Come on. There we go. I probably should have used more of the trim, but okay, there we go. There's our bow. Let me pop this loop out a little bit. There we go. So now we can place it onto the card. Oh my goodness. That was a good save, right? Whew. It was either that or start the video over. Okay. So now we have that. So I do want to, all right, let's see. There we go. Okay. So now we're going to add our sentiment. So I am just going to pull out my early espresso ink. And this says life is better with you. I love this sentiment because it makes everyone feel so much better. So I'm actually going as close to the top as I can because I want this to be about a ½ inch or an inch wide. Or I mean tall, sorry, not wide. So let me just clean my stamp so it doesn't stain. And then now I want to cut this as close to the sentiment as I can. So right about there. And then right about, like I said, about an inch. And then let's just lop off this little bit right here. And I think we are good. So I want to put the copper foil behind it, and I want some poking out on the sides, just like that. Oops, so that is perfect. So what I'm going to do is put some of my tape right there, and then get my tweezers and just try to line it up so that it looks like both sides has about the same amount poking through. Yeah, perfect. And now I want to pop this up. So I'm using the dimensionals. I love dimensionals. But if you've seen my classes, you know I love dimensionals. Okay. Just throw that away. And then the trick here is I don't want it on the ribbon, on the trim. I want to place it, did I do it just under? I think I did it just under on the other. So just under. Just like that. There we go. And now you'll notice that I have a little Seaside Spray leaf. What I did was I just took this paper, and let me go grab it and the punch so that I can show you about what I did. So here's my leaf punch. And I just came here and I tried to find a piece that was pretty close to the edge. If not, I went ahead and cut the paper so that I could get to it. But I just flipped this punch over and then I just punched it out. You know, I don't have any that I can, I did it right here actually. You can see it, it's still there, the hole. But I just went ahead and framed the picture with the punch and punched it out. So there was no inking, no stamping, nothing. Pretty cool. I like it. So here, I'm just going to use a glue dot. Right here. And I'm going to just place it right there. Now you know what, this card is just causing me so much grief. I didn't have it lined up right. There we go. So there we go. That is your Life is Better With You card. I love it. So I hope you enjoy making this card. Like I said earlier, they fit perfectly in our mini pumpkin, paper pumpkin box. You can use that to store, you can use it to give them away, you can use it to put a little Debbie cake in there, a little Debbie zebra cake if you want. But this is our Life is Better With You card. I love it. And yeah, again, like I said, I hope you enjoy making it, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks.